I'm Alli. It's Sunday morning, Saturday morning. Why do I keep doing that? Yesterday was definitely Friday, so today is definitely Saturday. Saturday morning. Good morning. Let me start over. Hello, good morning. I'm Alli. It's Saturday, and so that means it's time to play some Bloodborne. I forget what I was trying to do in Bloodborne. I had been kinda sorta exploring the healing church, but not really making a whole lot of progress there. And there's that electric beast. And yeah, I think I did my usual closeout with a blood vial. Run. Morning, Dell. Electric beast. So, I was talking with Flame Scion in text on... Your bananas aren't thawed. Oh my goodness. Did you leave your bananas outside? Alright, how... I don't remember how to get to that beast. I think I gotta go around to the right? Is that reasonable? How can you make banana bread with frozen bananas? I mean, I suppose that you could use, like, a reciprocating... Oh, I got hit by two of them at once, and that killed me. So like a jigsaw. Yeah, I was trying to run past him and I didn't dodge at the right time. No, they are not. Those are the not fucking around guys. They hit me with that sack of whatever, and I think I can survive. Oh yeah, all zero of my vacuum. My blood echoes there. Yeah, I can survive one hit, but two hits will certainly do me in. So I think I want to go around. So now if this one grabs, it's curtains. They do drop pebbles, but I can't get any more pebbles because I've got all the pebbles. Alright, Bloodborne does it, and everyone's like, well, fun. You do it in D&D, it's like, why'd you TPK us again, you jerk? Gwyn gets more stuff? Like more friends? And why does it have anything to do with TPKs? Or was it the D&D aspect that it, Hooray! Friends are great. See, that grab would have been, like, just total death for me. I almost said instant death, but that's not quite true. It takes them a while to do their claw thing. Unable to acquire pebble. So, somewhere around here, there's... Wait, is this the way I want to go? I forget. Because down below, that's where I met... I forget her name. I want to say Alma, but that's because I've been watching the Queen's Gambit. I'll find out. I should use my pebbles, yes. Make a pebble economy. See this? This is the kind of forward thinking that Yarnum needs. Enough of this simple blood economy. We need a pebble economy as well. So somewhere around here there was like a busted up passage that led to that electrical beast. And I don't... Alright, this just got me back where I started. That's bogus. Where am I and what am I doing? Okay, I think I'm on the right track here. This looks familiar. So can I? Yeah. All right. Pebble. How many pebbles does it take to get to the center of the... Oh god, this is gonna take forever. I'm not doing this. Wait, why are you still standing? 1 pebble away from death. Haha, wait. 2 pebbles away from death. 3 pebbles? What? 3 pebbles away from... Oh my goodness. Look how I, like, got the pottery all around this guy before I actually hit him. Oh, how do you clip that? There's, if you're on PC and you, like, hover over, the video window, there should be, like, a clapper slate. Oh, gosh. It's like, I think it's like the second icon from the left. And don't worry if you don't catch it this time around. You can also clip from the VOD if you would like. Okay, so I think that my best course to get to that electric beast is down to Napping Town. Oh yeah. If I go in from this side, the bird people... Ow, ow, ow. How did I miss that second hit? Even though these guys aren't scary, that was very spooky of them, like, rising up as I was fighting the bird knife person. So I hope that that clip gets an absolutely ridiculous name, like rambunctious, I don't know, koala monkey business. Unable to acquire every pebble. That message makes me sad every time. Pebbled to death. So yeah, you can give it whatever name you want. So I like Pebbled to Death as a title for it, but like the words that it generates for what you call it, the URL. Like I think Twitch. There it is, like cold pretty kudu ginger power. Yeah. The power of ginger. I like it. Uh-oh. dodged, but I did not! First made clip? Excellent. The sack people. I should probably just run past them. Alright. So. Run past the place with the run past place, run, run, run. That was not a very cogent song, was it? Alright, no, if I just, like, rush through, yeah, I can avoid the grab at first. Ow. Oh, yeah, that grab is supremely lethal. And it's... like, at first I was kind of irritated, but now I sort of love how just sort of, yeah, you're gonna die, but it's not gonna be quick. It's gonna be like 4 or 5 different chunks of health that you lose without any recourse in between. Alright, let's just run past. Let's see if we can do this. Down the stairs. Down the stairs. Just don't get hit. Don't get hit. Never get hit. That's, I mean... it's really just the one rule you need to know to beat this game. Just don't get hit. Ah! Like that. I broke the rule. I got hit. Alright. Married chalice. So I did get a chalice from the blood-starved beast, but I don't think I can use it yet. Like, I think there's also a tool that I need. The electricity knocked me down. Like, there's some kind of chalice tool that I need. Ah! I missed the hole. Alright. Running. Just running all day. Souls. Come on, running. This is the passage I was looking for. Alright. I should, I think, be safe. Is it worth spending a madman's knowledge? How many of those do I have? 8? Sure. I'll spend one. Some spooky whispers right there. Alright, so this is a beast, and... what? Do I have, like... Oh, I do have Molotovs. I think fire's good against beasts. Defector Antal. Oh, and she's got a flamethrower. Okay, yeah, so... fire is a good... Actually, I don't know if Antal is a heat for the day. Hit it? I did. Oh no! No. Alright, Antal, you keep it busy. I'm gonna try to throw more Molotovs here. Oh, I got right. Oh, ow. Wait, that wouldn't think that hurt very much. more moment. Uh-oh. Power out. Oh no. Oh no. Wow, that's a lot of health. I gotta Oh. Doing good work there, buddy. Wait, what? Critter's not electrified anymore. Missed with the torch. Yeah. That's what I see. Uh-oh, it's electric. It's electric. Okay, good work on top. No. Oh, this is going to explode in electricity and it's going to be bad for me. Crackle. I feel like Antal's doing all the work here. No, electricity, please. That is exactly the song that I was trying to evoke right now. Alright. Oh, Antal's almost dead. No, that's Antal dead. Get the foot. Oh. Nope. And it got me. Bloodborne 2, Electric Boogaloo. Who's Parl? How's it going, Flamesire? Pebbles are quite thrilling. So Adele suggested that we need to establish a pebble economy, and I thoroughly agree. Parl is the boss. That dark beast Parl. Is that what I was fighting? Alright, that seemed to go decently well. It would be better if I could keep Antal alive. I do have a flamethrower. I've never used it before, but it might be I did have a nice strategy using my friend as a meat shield. That's, I mean, what are friends for if not to serve as meat shields, right? So maybe it's time for me to try using the flame sprayer. And apparently I upgraded it, so... Fun times. Hello there, Antal. We can be flame sprayer buddies. Yeah, like... avoid, so I don't have any Molotovs this time around. Oil urn. I just keep focused on throwing the oil. So, does the flame sprayer consume quicksilver bullets as I spit flame? Bullet per second, that's good to know. Yeah, I'll maybe try to pay attention to it. It seems like, even if it's like 2 bullets a second, that seems like a pretty generous... No! What? What? Ah, darn it. I need to be sneakier before I get behind those guys and then just run. Yeah, oof. I think I don't have a whole lot of hit points. Those guys do hit really hard. I have 659 HP from 14 by health. Yeah, so I'm not very strong in the hit point area. Okay, if I just run straight in, I get missed. And maybe... Okay, run. Safe. Maybe. I think they can follow me in here, but they don't follow me over the ledge. Yahar'gul, the village. Wait, is Yahar'gul where the Hypogean jail is? So I seem to get stymied. There is an elevator that I don't know how to get. So we can, if after this run at Dark Beast Parl, Yahar'gul. Yeah, okay. I think I have explored everywhere that I can get to, but I might be wrong about that. Wow! That's a lot of health when it lands on top of me. Alright, on top. Are there multiple places I can... Fire, Parl. It's just a different way of spelling jail. Yeah, so it's like kind of an archaic British spelling of jail, and it's, I mean, it connotationally it could mean a cell, like a single cell, or it could mean an entire edifice dedicated to incarcerating people. Alright, what do we got here? Let's see, exploring around. I think this is a slightly easier way to get out there. So let's see. Yeah, this is the front where the piggies are. So like if I go up here, I think it's here, but it's maybe the next one. Just like kind of trying to be thorough here. Yeah, so I got the gun spear, and so my primary has been the threaded cane. I've upgraded that all the way to +5. Got the rifle spear and the saw spear. Tonitris, I think, is not going to be good for me. And those are the only ones that I've bought. I mean, we could... And then as far as the offhand ones, I've got pistol, blunderbuss, repeating pistol, flame sprayer, torch, and shield. Arcane strength. Yeah, so I seem to recall that it was either you or Waji mentioned that it's probably not going to be good for my build because it is more of a spellcaster's weapon. But I think this is the elevator that I can't use because it says the device is not currently operable. I haven't tried just yeeting myself into the pit, but it looks mighty deep. Hey Zevo, how's it going? Just playing some more Bloodborne. Trying to figure out what I what I gotta do next. I made a couple of runs at Parl, the Dark Beast. That's a good call, Nick. So, yeah, the coins are like friendship stones. So if I do I have coins on my belt? I think I do. Well, that one just landed on the threshold. What? That was not safe. That's alright. I don't think I had that many blood echoes anyway. So yeah, I've been enjoying it quite a lot. I don't know why the coin's stuck there. Maybe because it's an elevator, so the geometry of the world. I think it might be sort of a similar phenomenon to how, like in Dark Souls 1, you can't riposte on stairs or on elevators. That just like the game knows where your feet should go, but it doesn't translate to other mechanics of the game. So no big deal. Like I think I literally had none blood echoes right there. So I haven't figured out how to get to the bottom of that, because I assume that the geometric of the small step, yeah. So I did try like getting as far as I could. Like there's that little those flagstones or whatever they are at the edge, but it looked like they were just sort of like hovering in midair. That's clearly over the edge, but I don't know. What if I do it from this side? I'm just in it for the science. No, I think it's just messed up. Like because it's an elevator, the coins don't know where to go. So let's see. Coins defy gravity. Yes, the coin elevator conundrum. So over here where all these dogs are and the sack person, I went and got the items up against that wall. Didn't find any other places to go from there. Take that, Newton. Yep. There's more than is dreamt of in your something. I forget the Shakespeare line. I feel like that line has been delivered very effectively by Christopher Plummer or maybe Max von Sydow. Dig it! I almost forgot that they can like hurt me up above, even if I'm upstairs on the top of the stairs. So down here there's a bunch of dogs. That door won't open for me yet. I can't even interact with the littler door. This one just says closed. Oh, it's biggie time. Yeah, so I will need to eat some food, people, but yeah, So were you thinking just like hang out, chill, playing, or playing on stream? I mean, either way, I will warn you that I am super bad. I am such a tomato in World of Tanks. Something Shakespeare probably. Yeah. So I figure like I'll just grab a quick bite to eat, maybe 15 minutes after this stream, and we can coordinate on Noter's Discord for platting up. Did that dog see me? I think it did. It's like growling at me. Hey, doggo. Ow! Yeah, run away now. Okay, yeah, I mean, if you're streaming, I'm happy to stream as well. We can make it a parallel stream. Ow, wow, 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 wow. And out of curiosity, do you have a VTuber avatar picked out? I know that you can shapeshift between multiple forms. Yeah. That's almost good once. Yeah. And yeah. The thing about World of Tanks is, like, I like the gameplay well enough that even when I'm being super bad at it, I'm usually having a good time. Like, sometimes I get frustrated with it and then just have to call it, but I know for a couple of hours of just casual play, it'll be fine. Bloodborne hooks into YouTube? I mean, I have been posting my play sessions to YouTube. Is that what you're getting at? I mean, whenever that on-air thing shows up, that's just the PlayStation. When I'm in broadcast mode, there's a setting where I can tell it to show numbers when comments show up. While showing my character's face. Oh. No, I was asking for when we play World of Tanks and you're streaming, will you be a dragon with glasses? I mean, it's some kind of just like dragons with glasses are everywhere, you know. Basically, sort of like if you see a dragon with glasses, you're like, oh yeah, everybody's a dragon with glasses. Always a VTuber. I'm still not quite up on the lingo. So even though it has tuber in the name. VTuber pertains to all video media, right? Always a VTuber, never the V. What? All right, so I have no idea where I'm going. I think that these particular avenues down here, I've pretty well exhausted. Never be on Twitch, not VTubing if you can help it. Yeah, it's an interesting way to, like, not be showing some kind of squishy biological meat face, but still have kind of your motions and expressions available to your viewers. FPS head mount can eventually, once you get a GoPro. Yeah, no, I'm super excited to see how that GoPro streaming works, because I think it'll be really good for crafting type stuff, painting and modeling and stuff like that. We need a word for when you want to know something and it's not a rhetorical question, just in case so you don't spoil me by accident. Twitch Live backpacks that were all the rage 2 to 3 years ago. So, is live backpack, is that like a technical term for like a wearable streaming rig? I want to know more about this. All right, so it's Nick. It sounds like you're offering me some hints. I would gladly accept directional hints of like, you know that place where you went before, you might have missed something. What would JC Denton help? Yes. What would JC Denton do? How do I be as swag as JC Denton? You know, like, swag as JC Denton? Yeah. Nobody can be as swag as JC Denton. Shoulder-mounted cam that had broadcasting equipment in the backpack, all set up to easily stream to your Twitch account. That sounds kind of like gimmicky but cool. All right, so Flame Scion, what in this situation? What would JC Denton do? Would JC Denton like make another run at Parl, or retrace his steps? Tons of influencers are using them at PAX Unplugged, since a bunch of people got them for free right before it 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah, I mean, it's if nothing else, a great way to build interest and hype. 2018, yeah. Ah, the good old days when we could gather in great numbers. JC Denton knows enough of this area, and he would swag around Parl. Yeah, that feels right, Nick. That I gotta figure out how to let's see. I feel like returning to the Hunter's Dream is a very slow way to heal, but swag around Parl. Yeah, I just need to avoid those like massive damage hits from Parl. Someday it'll happen again. Yes. Hopefully less tax pox and people being smarter about hand washing. Yeah, con crud is definitely a thing, and I cannot think of a PAX that I went to that I didn't get sick afterwards. But I think I'm fairly susceptible to the common cold. But yeah, like anytime you have lots of people from kind of different geographic regions getting together, you've got all your different strains of like fairly innocuous but infectious diseases, just colds and stuff. And so like the stuff that you've built up an immunity to in your area is different than the stuff that somebody from like Oregon or Kentucky has built up an immunity to. I say this as somebody in Massachusetts, just like picking at random a couple of different places. Maybe I thought of Kentucky because I've been watching this show called Call Me Kat, and like at first I didn't think I was gonna like it because it's got a laugh track, and I hate laugh tracks, but it's so endearing. It's about this 39-year-old woman who opens a cat cafe. Like she started a cat cafe because she was feeling unfulfilled as a math professor. And it's kind of like neurotic and cute. And it's set in Louisville. One PAX East out of the more than a dozen you've been to got you sick. Really, yeah, stress will definitely contribute to lowered immune. Wait, what's Calico? Tell me about Calico, Flame Scion. Now, all right, I'm reading back through the chat. So, Flame Sign, you mentioned the birder office. Is that like a pet name for things betwixt and the ladder that you go up to give? Yes, give us shiny, give us smooth. A game where you manage a cat cafe. That could be a fun. Like maybe I'll do that on Monday because so I've got Monday off from work. So might want to do some rando streaming during the day. Alright, so how do I get to Parl? So yeah, Zevo, it sounds like you have a better resistance to the common cold than I. Like the moment a new strain even looks at me funny, I'm like, I gotta be in bed with hot beverages for 3 days. Alright. Let's consume that knowledge. Sweet, sweet knowledge of a madman. Well, yeah, if I had a Gep gun, I would absolutely be using it right now. Too much immune response is your bigger problem. So, what does that... Is it just like... your immune system fights off things that it shouldn't be fighting off? I'm not sure exactly what that entails. Oh, psoriasis is your own skin being attacked by... That makes sense. Shiny coin. Right on phone. Oh, that's swipe. I liked it when Antal knocked Carl down, like, whacked Carl's body on the My distance seems like a shy idea. Oh no. Last time I was trying real hard to stay behind Carl, and I seemed to be pretty well. Stay away from Carl. There we go. That's skin poisoning coming. Alright. Uh-oh. Poison time. Dang it! Oh, my attacks are so slow. Yeah, unfortunately when I'm streaming from PS4, I don't have a whole lot of control over the volume. So I might experiment a bit with a capture card. I had a Razer capture card that I was trying to stream Ghost of Tsushima with, and it kept on freezing. So I picked up a different capture card, but I haven't really given it a try yet. So I don't know why it was freezing with the Razer Ripsaw. It was like, I feel like it was maybe overwhelming the USB bus, or which is like ATM machine or pin number. But yeah, I never did really figure out why it was glitching out? Alright, Parl. Let's give this another try. Magman's knowledge, here we go. Being more defensive than usual. I should try being more aggressive since dodging too much will leave me exhausted. That's true. Parl's speed is unforgiving. So, yeah. I mean, one thing is I gotta make sure that I'm never too close when Parl explodes. The speed is unforgiving, so maybe I need to avoid using the heavy attacks because those are so slow that I felt like I was just standing there for a whole second before I even was able to roll away, which is unfortunate. And I should not worry about trying to get those blood echoes. It's not a large amount. The Artorias fight. Oh, come on, sat guy. So yeah, thinking about the Artorias fight, like basically he runs around a lot, and it pretty well telegraphs his attacks, so knowing when to roll to avoid those like big old slam attacks. All right, I'm training myself to ignore empty blood pools because that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to run directly to the boss fight area. Crunch a Madman Solid. Summon the Defector. And yeah, so the faster I can attack while Antal is acting as a meat shield, the more effective I will be while Antal is there. Parl has a huge gap in the hitbox. I can easily dodge forward and end up right below him. Yeah, that's it. Like, I did notice that the gap between those legs was rather enormous. Alright. Antal, are you with me yet? Old Hunter Defector Antal has arrived by the bell's resonance. Kind of a bit stilted progress there, so... Okay, yeah, dodging right under Parl as he swipes. Am I even hitting? I don't think I am. Uh-oh. No. Ow. I managed to get out of the center. I mean, that explosion is kind of more like smelter. Come on, Carl! And electric explosion. Like, part of it, I think, is I'm having a hard time picking up the cues of what Parl's telegraphs are. Like, I'm listening for audio cues, but it's just like Parl's always shrieking. And I don't know. No vacuum, please. And once I run out of Madman's knowledge, then what do I do? I do love how spooky slow this guy's standing up is, the napping guy. Alright. Did I lose chat? There we go. More where rather than when to hit. Yeah, so alright, I gotta chug the... Well, so I'm pretty confident that if I can manage to keep from getting one-shotted for long enough, I'll eventually do the right quantity of damage. I mean, it did, when I locked on, it definitely was Parl's head that was the lock-on target, and I mean, so far I've been trying to sort of focus on the fear. That may not be the right instinct. That explosion. Like, if I'm close enough to hit, I'm definitely... No! And it lures me in. I'm like, oh, Parl's holding still. I can head on. Hard enough to make it. Dark Souls 1 Remastered a little bit in the evenings, and... Oh, come on, God damn it, I hit the button! The thing that irritates me the most when playing Dark Souls is I can't see what I'm doing. Like it makes me... It causes me physical discomfort. Is that a... Good job, Antal. Alright. Well, I like Antal's weapon. Spark Hunter badge. Neat. Alright. 2 lock on body and head. Yeah. And I didn't use my Quicksilver at all. That's something Warlock pointed out, that when I'm fighting bosses, I tend not to use my pistol at all, which might be a mistake. And that was 21,000 blood echoes. Nice. So yeah, and thank you for the guidance, Nick. That I think you did a good job of giving me the right sort of advice without being too spoilery. And I gained 3 insight, or 2, 3, no yeah, 3, because I was down to 0 after I summoned Dantal. So let's see, before I level up, I want to see if there's interesting new stuff to buy. Now that I got the Spark Hunter's badge. So let's see. Don't want the Hunter Axe because that's strength-based. Kirkhammer is pretty well strength-based. I was sort of interested in Ludwig's Holy Blade. That's super expensive though, so what is it? It scales D with strength and D with skill. But it has a 16 strength requirement, so I don't know if I like that. Could be a fun one. The key in that fight was being more aggressive in the head. Even low damage staggers him and cancels his lightning. That's good to know. And I think like Antal got some good head hits. I did hear the sort of staggering sound that pshing. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Rifle Spear I've already got. Stake Driver. I don't know if I much care about the Stake Driver. Tonitris. I wonder, could I sell Tonitris for a bunch of souls? Wait, the Stake Driver has an 18 strength requirement? Bleh. At 15% hit points, you can repost him. Yeah. So let's see. Nothing new on the ranged. Tomb Prospector Hood. I like, oh gosh, it's so expensive though. I want it. I want it so bad. Like even if I'm not gonna wear it, I want the option to play Fashion Souls. So Tomb Prospector Garb is better at everything except frenzy resistance compared to my foreign garb. Sad thing about Dex builds is there aren't many early Dex weapons other than the cane. I mean, I like the cane well enough. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I love the embroidery around it, like the borders with the fine embroidery, and that I don't even know what to call it. It's like it's definitely only down the back. It's not quite a stole. It's not quite a cape. It's not quite a tabard. It's just like a cool flappy thing. I love my flappy thing. So let's see. Do I have a bunch of blood items that I can crunch? Not a lot, but wait. Oh, all right. So it's a single. The word I'm looking for is stylish. That's an adjective, though. I was looking for a noun. But although it does really fit well with the phrase. I don't know what to call this. Call it stylish. But yeah. The Fashion Souls channel. Yeah, I should. Here, how do I take a screenshot? There we go. Screenshot. Stylish with because of course that's how you make nouns. You capitalize them. I mean, I think that's pretty close to the truth in German. Yeah. All right. So I crunched one of my blood items. How many does that give me? Because English. Yeah. I mean, you can
Welcome
do whatever
home,
you
good
want
hunter.
in English.
What is it you desire?
I do find it interesting that other languages, like there are uh, like there's a bureau, a ministry of language in Spain that like there is a sort of state approved what is or isn't Spanish. Gothic Victorian era style is best style. I do love it. So that meme that Nafi posted with like the Dark Souls armor and the like this is how people want to dress. The Dark Souls armor and the Bloodborne hunter and I think it was Sekiro on the right. I like the middle one. The Royal Academy of Spanish. That sounds about right. I don't know a whole lot about it. I just know it exists.
Very well. Let the echoes become
Real
your strength.
Academia Española.
Let me stand close.
My
Now
pronunciation
shut
is
your eyes.
probably awful, but and it's it does kind of tickle me that official words, yeah. And like English has that to a certain extent of like if it's in a particular dictionary that lends it some credence, but there's multiple dictionaries. Like there's the Merriam-Webster dictionary, there's the Oxford dictionary, there's I'm trying to think there was another one that's fairly widely. Yeah, per one of your instructors, in the 80s or 90s, Japan had to clamp down and define slang terms officially because it was getting so out of hand with imported words that people couldn't understand each other across regions to a problematic level. Wow. And yeah. I mean, I still have a hard time with ayes, but it's I there's an interesting like dark and light sounds and like uh dento what's a lingua dental and lingua palatal hageru to Haagen-Dazs to get ice cream. Sugoi. Yeah, I enjoy especially Romance languages. I feel comfortable in Spanish and French. My vocabulary is not very good, and my pronunciation is sometimes horrendous. But I do. Oh, I need to. Do I? No, I don't have enough souls. Oh, what a
Farewell,
chump.
good hunter. May you find your worth in the waking world.
I stayed for her to say finding my worth in the waking world. Hageru. To Haagen-Dazs as a verb. The loveliest thing about that is that Haagen-Dazs is a made-up word for that brand. Like they put the like umlauts and stuff to make it sound European, but it's just like I don't know. It's a brand name. As the capital of Argentina. Oh yeah, there's definitely regional dialectical like, yeah. So some people will say just kind of yeah, and some people will kind of bring a bit more like tongue into it, yeah. Um, and so I would guess that somebody from Spain pronounces it differently than somebody from South America, and even within South America, like Argentina, Chile, Peru. When I was, I think, 10 years old, we had an exchange student from Paraguay, and he's the one who introduced me to yerba mate. And it is so I was watching a video about like accents of English in America, and the guy was saying that it's less about oh gosh, so no, I'm drawing a blank on what it was. Like contact was the sort of key thing of like how frequently you talk with something. So for instance, there are some islands off the coast of eastern USA where the regional accent is almost like a British accent from certain portions of England, and way different than most American accents. There's the right way, the wrong way, and the delirium end way. Isn't that just the wrong way? Yes, but even worse somehow. Everyone but the ones with the capital pronounces the Egye right. I mean, so I'm. So you said it's almost like an Y that is just just kind of a wide open ella, Yano instead of Yano. I have a hard time with that one. Just it's translating what I hear to the way I hold my mouth and tongue. And like, there's dialect, and then there's ecolect, which is sort of the language you speak with your friends, and then there's idiolect, which is the language that you form for yourself. And like, I feel like everybody's got at least a few words that they just have a particular way that they pronounce something that is different from how their parents pronounce it, different from how their peers pronounce it. Shuvia, Eshe, Shuvia. All right, trousers, gloves. I'm gonna go with gloves. See how those treat me. Sorry, I haven't been. All right, so yeah, these Tomb Prospector gloves are pretty good. I know the surest way to distract me from whatever I'm doing is to talk to me about language. So now that we've done Parl, where does Parl, is that one place to awaken? Does that still count as Yarnum? Graveyard of the Dark Beast. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to check the insight shop. Doggone it. And I guess there, like, I think that big cities are often places where accents develop differently. Did I forget to open the gate? What a chump. I just, like, ran straight for the lamp. So, like, I've never been to Spain myself, although I hope to go there soon. My cousin married a lovely Spaniard named Pascual, and they were going to have their wedding in Madrid. And then the pandemic hit, and so we couldn't go. And I'm super sad that I still have not had a chance to go to Spain. But I gather that in Barcelona they say they eat a little more kind of tongue on teeth. Yeah, this looks. Oh gosh, these guys. Okay. trying to live my life here. Alright. This. Get a little bit of health. Maybe, Alright. Yeah, this does look mighty familiar. Old Yarnum. But maybe I am able to unlock some more stuff. Yeah, you can roar all you want, werewolf. I got a aim. Gosh darn it. Wait, why did I get the parry noise when... Did they get a parry noise? Oh yeah, the guy that I killed in cold blood. So, and now, like, because I've killed him, I can't go up and talk to him. So that's not too far from here, is it? Oh hey, it's a lizard thing. Plain old bloodstone shards. Those are a dime a dozen these days. Yeah, that Gatling gun guy made me so mad. I just was like, how do I get up there and make you stop doing the thing? I didn't even consider that, like, maybe he was a reasonable person that could be conversed with. Powder keg badge and give me some more. Yeah. Well, I guess I'm missing out on that lore now. Look at that stylish blood-covered flappy thing. Alright. Wait, am I going backwards up the shortcut? So... Is this the tower? So I was supposed to make it all the way to Parl without killing the Gatling gun guy? It seems... I don't know. How am I supposed to know that this like, aggressive, deadly machine gunner is anybody I would ever want to talk with? Definitely not here. It's a nice view, though. So, it even has like a piano bench. This is like a luxury Gatling gun. Look at the fine craftsmanship. This is like an artisan Gatling gun, artisanal. Parl's path leads me there without this guy seeing me. Ah. So I wasn't supposed to be able to like dodge past him and dodge and dodge and dodge and get up the ladder. Controller throw. Yup. That's a long ladder. Okay, so, yeah, Gatling Dude no longer exists. It's my fault. Alright, I think I've... What are my little swirling moths around me? Oh, posture check. Thank you. Thank you, Zevo. Trying something, yes. Alright, yes. Posture check. I think I was hunching over because I was feeling guilty about Gatling gun guy. But, I mean, he brought it on himself. I'm fine hearing it, like, or at least the sort of like cliff notes of it. Eye line to the monitor. Yep. Yeah, it's so that's one thing. So my brother-in-law has been thinking about ways to mitigate that. So like my camera's up on top of the TV. So like if I point at the bottom of the TV, my hand's not even in frame. And then the top of the TV is up there. And so like when I'm looking at my avatar, looking at the screen, it's like I'm still looking down relative to camera. And so like in Zoom meetings and stuff, by which I mean any kind of video conferencing, it can sort of feel like people are not engaging the way they would in person, simply because the eyes of the people that they're looking at are not where the camera is. Let's set up a mirror. What do you mean mirror? You want your face to look in the direction of the game. That's an interesting thing. I've got it kind of pointed straight at me, and so like if I'm looking straight at the TV, so yeah, is that an option? Where are the settings? Broadcast settings. So you guys get to see this sweet like bouncing faces on. Let's see, what is advanced setting? Camera video settings. If I do flip horizontally. Now if I look to the left, look to the right. I don't know. You guys can let me know. So, I mean, I feel like I should be pretty well centered, and like now that I've done the flipping. Okay, so if I move to the camera that way, then retired hunter was Jura, last of the powder keg hunters. Reads much better. Okay, yeah, thank you for the advice, Evo. Beasts in Old Yharnam were once people, showing me what would happen to Upper Yharnam. Okay, yeah, so Upper Yharnam still has some people who haven't become beasts. Whereas down here in Old Yharnam, the process is much farther gone. Is that what he would have told me? He doesn't harm the creatures of Old Yharnam since they don't go above, as if to atone for all the people he killed during the Old Yharnam infection. Yeah, so I have not yet figured out like how the infection, as you put it, occurred, and like what what the process of the transformation was like what brought it on, how long it's been going on, and what the full effects. Have your eye line when you're looking at the game towards the gameplay on Twitch, and when looking at the chat, either forward or away from gameplay. It makes it easier to track your attention, but also seems more natural. Yeah, so I do feel like, so what I've got set up here is a laptop down below, so when I'm trying to read the chat, I end up kind of like bending over and looking off screen, which maybe doesn't read super great. This is one of the things that like I haven't really worried about it too much up until now, but I think that like that's the next thing that I should sort of work on, of like figure out how to be more engaging and kind of make it feel more natural to the viewers. Oh gosh, this is a lot of damage. Oh, I'm out of blood. That's why I can't heal. Just flee. Where can I go? 50, maybe, sort of. Alright, I just want a lantern. That's all. Uh-oh, herbs. Am I still getting chased? Yeah. Oh, the arcane death muppets are there. Oh, thanks again, Flame Scion. And, yeah, take care. Actually, what time is it? It's 20 past, so another 40 minutes. Yeah. 40 minutes, then lunch, then come back and play World of Tanks. So, yeah. Be an extra bonus stream today, courtesy of Zevo, for reminding me that World of Tanks is fun. Okay, where is the lamp in this area? And I could just use the hanged duder, the rune. Alright. We will explode fantastically many times. I mean, it's pretty spectacular when you get hit in the ammo rack. It's just like everything goes off. Fireworks. Blood vials. Glorious. Okay. Somewhere around here, oh, not here, is the lamp. I'm kind of backtracking from what I'm used to. Oh no, this is just a balcony. And stairs. Stairs are good. So yeah. I've already forgotten what Flame Science said the name of the Gatling gun guy was. Jarl or something? He's a ruthless hunter. And now is atoning for his misdeeds. Misdeeds that I accidentally, well, I mean, I did it on purpose, but unknowingly repeated on him. And I remember when these death muppets were scary. Alright, and my next level up is like 7,500 blood echoes, so I'm not quite there. There are some fun combos that you can do with like whack, whack, transform, whack. I think it's like R1, R1, L1 does an attack as part of the transformation. Okay, lamp. That is exactly what I wanted. That should fill me back up on blood vials. Maybe? I'm not sure how many I have in storage. So, I guess I had none in storage. So, I think it's time for a blood run. So, yeah, now that we've done the Dark Beast, Central Yarn and Blood Run seems like a good idea. I don't know if it's going to take me 35 minutes, but we might just close out with that, or I might build up enough blood vials and then do some more exploration. We shall see. stylish. This is the... Oh, I just now noticed that there's like a metal chain. It's like a... I don't even know what to call that either, other than stylish. It's like a reverse necklace. Or maybe a scapular? I mean, it doesn't have an icon, but it seems sort of in that style of like, and it's worn over the clothes rather than under the clothes. And funny story is that when I first learned the word scapular, it was from someone who had a pretty heavy Massachusetts accent, so I couldn't tell the difference between when they said scapula, like a shoulder blade, and scapular, like the Catholic icons front and back. And so I thought they were just saying shoulder blade. And it struck me as weird that this accessory, I mean, accessory maybe minimalizing the significance of it a little bit, but that this thing that you wear was named the exact same as your shoulder blade bone. And I mean, I'm sure etymologically it comes from the exact same root. It is, in fact, spelled differently. The shoulder blade is scapula with an A at the end. And two icons thing is scapular with AR at the end. So I just noticed in myself that I pronounce it icon when I'm talking about the things that that compose a scapular. But when I'm talking about like something on your computer desktop, I say icon. The way I form the vowels and the pacing of the syllables. One more win on Magic Arena, but it's proving difficult. So, in what context are you playing ranked games, or casual, or like daily challenge type stuff? It's been a while since I played MTGA. I feel like MTGA is a fantastic product. It's the culmination of a lot of different online play implementations that like I feel like MTGA couldn't be what it is without MTG Online and Duels of the Flame with the Planeswalkers, but it is the most accessible Magic implementation I've seen online. Always ranked, just grinding constructed. Nice. You got a particular favorite color combo these days? Used to always grind 10 wins a day, but that was unhealthy. Yeah, so I feel about the same way about League. Like there was a time where I would play I mean anywhere from 5 to over a dozen games of League of Legends a day, depending on like how much time I had for it. And I finally just set myself a rule of like I will play at most one game of League by myself and one with friends, so at most 2 League games a day. And honestly, I haven't played a whole lot of League lately at all. but once I set that limit for myself, I felt a lot less stressed and happier in general. It was starting to take a toll on my mental health. Showdown of the Scalds. Favorite card in Kaldheim. So I haven't seen any Kaldheim cards at all. But Scalds... Showdown of the Scalds. Scalds are like kind of battle bards, right? I mean, Showdown of the Scalds. Do they engage in flighting? That's something that I've learned of by virtue of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I don't recognize Embercleave either. There are so many cards in Magic. Like, what is the current count of distinct cards? It's gotta be in the hundreds of thousands, if not, like, millions, right? Kaldheim rules easily as good as Eldraine was in terms of flavor and power. Yeah, I mean, like, Viking lore and Norse lore, and just kind of the a lot of the sort of pre-European, pre-nation lore and legend is, I mean, exciting as heck. I did draft Eldraine at work. I mean, I'm sure I've seen Embercleave, I just don't remember what it is or what it does. That, like, I was not as immersed in Eldraine. More than 20,000 unique cards. Okay, so it's less than I expected, but that's, I mean, that's still a lot. That's a lot of cards. Close to 30k. And I mean, if you include different printings of the same card, it's got to be a staggering amount. Yeah, so buddy of mine, Roy, a lot of Magic, and our friend Quinn is like extremely well all together. I don't know what particularly of that. I guess Discord bots that yeah, if you're talking non-unique, it's massive. I mean, and then there's like the different language prints and foil versus non-foil, but Scryfall, yes. Showdown of the Scalds. I'm gonna have to look at that. I like with a name like Showdown of the Scalds, I have to imagine that the card art is entertaining as hell too. But I guess like the conjunction of Discord and Magic the Gathering just reminded me of Quinn's Discord server, where there's a bot, and I think it's like the official Scryfall bot, maybe. That just like if you mention a card, it will give you a link to all of the details. Ow, I got knocked out. Embercleave is an equipment. Basically says, I win if you can't stop this or kill the creature I'm putting it on. By virtue of just massive amounts of health damage or life damage? Or is it more of like a, like, if this creature ever touches you, you get in the printed rules of the card? Alright, what am I at for blood vials? 18. So I think if I either die or go back to the dungeon. I finally got the stagger noise when I used a bullet to finish that one off. +1/+1 double strike and trample at instant speed. Which part of it goes at instant speed? The Great Henge. That sounds familiar. I still don't remember what it does, though. Nice. So, in constructed, Eldraine is still recent enough that it's in the format. Equipment with flash. So, okay, so you can equip it to something at instant speed. Got it. I might have. I honestly have no distinct memory of the cards in that draft. Like, I remember playing it. I remember sitting down at the table and moving cards around on the tabletop. But was there? Like, it blurs together in my mind with a Return to Ravnica draft that I did, which I think was later, right? No. Return to Ravnica would have been earlier. In the format for another year. Cool. So yeah, in case it wasn't painfully obvious, my memory is inconsistently accurate. Like, it definitely showed up in the pool, yeah. I couldn't even tell you which colors I was playing in that draft. It's real funny. Like, I have distinct visual memories of what the tabletop looked like who I played. I think I played once against Willie, and Oleg. Who else did I go up against? I think Steven. I did build up a supply of blood vials here. And let's see. think I do want to go back. Oh, look at those! Look at those dapper top hats. Look at these! Look at these messengers. Dapper AF. Did play against Jackson, didn't I? Yeah. Alright. All my blood echoes are elsewhere. That's fine though. Where is my water? I do believe I would like to hydrate. If I can reach the water. Wait, 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 wait. There we go. Okay, so, is there anywhere interesting to go from here? I think this is about how I entered, right? Yeah, because is there still a place to summon? Oh, no, once I've defeated Parl, I guess I can no longer summon Alva. Should just do a thorough pass of the arena, just to make sure I didn't miss anything. All good. Go up to this door here. Back in Werewolf and Death Muppet Land. Surrounded by Death Muppets. That was all the same time. Oops. Alright, so I should be a little bit more careful in my entry into this area so as to avoid having to deal with Death Muppets and werewolves at the same time. Where even did the Death Muppets come from? Must have been that gate there. The werewolves are actually ignoring me. Alright. So this is roughly... Oh yeah, this is where I found the little fuzzy, lizard. Ah! It's a werewolf. What do I do? Get my blood echoes back. That's what I do. Alright. Scottish Sentinel. Always look up for enemies. Any up enemy is guys. So Flame Signs who had to take off was oh, I forgot. So Scottish Sentinel 22, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think in this area there used to be an enemy up on the tower, but I suppose he could have been a friend if I hadn't killed him before I took on Darky's Parl. Um, so I guess the other question is, so I can't go back to Yahar'gul just by walking easily. That busted up passage that led me to Alva is kind of a one-way drop. All right, and so this werewolf came up behind me even though I ignored it. More bloodstone shards. I'm just gonna have to sell those because I don't. Unless, I mean, I guess if I get a new weapon, they'll be useful. What was I doing? Where was I going? They're piles of bodies, aren't they? Ugh. I mean, I guess looking up is a fun way to see the architecture of Yharnam. I like that particular spire there. So as I was coming out this way, on the right way. I'm feeling a little aimless right now. So there were some closed doors in Yahar'gul. Okay, so there was a arcane death muppet by this altar here. Ow! Not again, and I don't like it. Oh, that's a lot of them. Gotten everything that I'm supposed to in that particular cathedral area. So what I might want to do is go back to the Hypogean jail and see if either of the doors there is openable now that I've defeated Parl. This headstone. I did try. I don't think I got the white messenger ribbon, but I got the bloody ribbon from Gascoigne's daughter. Okay, so I think I want to go out this way. Let's take a look at the door. I haven't been back to Cathedral Ward since I defeated Parl either. That might be an interesting thing. So, and check on the elevator. I don't expect the elevator is going to be any more operable than it was before. But might be able, if I can like do the jump right. Hey. feel like that could have been different if I had had the initiative there of being able to hit them before they hit me, but my rhythm, my timing was just a bit off. So, my goal there, maybe I should just run past the dogs. All I really want to do is see, does baby be friends with you? No, all I really want to do is see if that door is openable. What's going on? Okay, wait, this isn't a door. I'm in the completely wrong direction. No, bed and shower is an amazing reason to not be doing that. Never feel bad about getting the right amount of sleep and being a clean person. I want to see if this door opens. Open! Okay, that didn't work. I'm glad you could make it for the last 10 minutes. And so, I don't know if you heard or not, but there's going to be a bonus stream. Zevo Bolus and I are planning to play a bit of World of Tanks after eating some lunch. So it is 7 minutes until the hour now. So in 7 minutes, I'm gonna call it here. But then it shouldn't take me more than probably 15 minutes to eat lunch, and then we'll be back and drive some rumbly vehicles around some battlefields and get shot in the dome repeatedly and blow up. It's gonna be glorious. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just wandering aimlessly through various parts of Yahar'gul and Yharnam. Now, I'm not super clear. Yahar'gul might be like a subset of Yharnam, like the city is Yharnam, and then Yahar'gul is like a village within the city, or maybe it's a village on the outskirts of the city. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the World of Tanksiness, and I mean, I think we've pretty well established our expectations that we're gonna have fun regardless of how good or bad we may be at the game. It sounds like you're at least more experienced with it than I. I think I've probably put well over 1,000 hours into that game, and I'm still terrible at it. But I mean, you don't have to be good at it to have fun playing it, so there's that. So let's see. Yahar'gul doesn't seem to have much for me here. Because that door down there was not openable. The elevator was not working. Where else can I go? I mean, I approve of as much or as little self-critique as you are comfortable with. That, like, if it's like, one of the things that I like about League is that it's a thing that has a pretty wide range of sort of skill, that there's always room to get better. Like, I doubt that I will ever be as good as any of the pro players, but even within the range of like what I'm capable of in League, there's always room for self-improvement and sort of like analysis of my play and figuring out what I did right, what I did wrong. That sort of conscious self-improvement is a fun thing to have in certain games. Like, it can be stressful too. Because, I think part of the reason that League was stressing me out is just like my ability to play it wasn't. It's a bad guy. It was not meeting my expectations, and it was falling short of my expectations so consistently that I think I was setting unreasonable expectations for myself unless I were really going to make it a strong focus of my life. And I sort of examined that and was like, you know what? I don't want League to be a strong focus of my life. Like, I want it to be a fun thing that I do sometimes, but I don't want it to twist my stomach up into knots and make it harder for me to do other things that I enjoy doing. Yeah, and World of Tanks, like, the maximum time of a typical World of Tanks match is 15 minutes, because that's, like, after 15 minutes, the game is over. Whoever, like it ticks down from 15. Biggest problem is when you burn out on games from playing too much and try to come back to them, but no. Yeah, that's a difficult thing. I have experienced that. I think League is the main one where I have experienced it. Haven and Hearth, yeah. That's that one. The Haven and Hearth is it's like a kind of sort of MMO with a very deep and complex crafting system. And is that the one where, like, there was this, like, cadre of Russian players that kind of came in and just like they were almost like a syndicate of players? No safe harbor. Yeah, and, like, there's a place for that. That like, I mean, the old days. I never played UO before the Felucca realm existed, or I forget which was which, but I think Felucca was the Care Bear realm, the one that I joined. But then there was the hardcore realm that like before that split, it was all just hardcore. Trammel. Trammel was the Care Bear, Felucca was the hardcore, and like I did not like playing in Felucca. Yeah. And I guess Felucca is a type of ship or boat. But anyway, yeah, that like it can be quite enjoyable to have a like no safe harbor. This like you are clawing out your place in the world, and it's a harsh world. I mean, that's I believe one of the main reasons that people enjoy games like Rust and Ark is that there is that sort of sense of danger. Right. So yeah, and UO, even in the PvP realm, like the capital of Britannia, whose name I am completely blanking on. I spent so many hours of my 20-something life in that city. Like the guards there were so strong that if you messed up, if you broke the laws, the guards would just smack you down, no matter how strong of a PvP player you were. But yeah, so I think I would probably not be happy in a game like Haven and Hearth where there's literally no safe harbor, except for what you kind of make by interaction, just ad hoc in the moment interactions with the people. kind of UO, Haven and Hearth, and sort of games in general. So it is noon, so I'm gonna call it here. Right, UO for Ultima Online. And yeah, so I started playing Ultima Online in, I want to say 1999 or 2000, maybe even later than that. Maybe it was 2001 or 2002. And by that point it was pretty well established, and they had done the sort of like kinder, gentler realm and the original PvP realm. And in the kinder, gentler realm, you could opt into duels, but if you didn't opt in, there was no PvP. Meridian 59 to EverQuest. Never did play Q much myself. Anyway, as I was saying, it's noon. I should break here for lunch, so I'm gonna go ahead and exit this game. And yeah, let's call it, I don't know, probably 15 or 20 minutes, maybe half an hour. Zivo and I will be back. Let me just do a quick shout out here for Zivo Bolas. Make it an easily clickable link there. Oh, nice. Yeah, Magic the Gathering win. So yeah, I'll ping you on Discord, Zivo. For now, though, I'm going to call it. Thank you all for watching. I hope you had a good time, and hopefully next time I'll be a little bit more focused on what I am supposed to do next in Bloodborne. But even wandering around aimlessly is fun in this game. And I don't think we're going to do split screen, so there is multi-stream, so I can see about making a multi-stream link for that. But yeah, I think it's just going to be, Zivo's going to be streaming, I'm going to be streaming, the two of us are going to be playing together World of Tanks, and yeah, we'll have a good time. So, again, thank you all for watching. I will catch you later.